Vivian.
That voice, it's a haunting reminder of the man who tried to break me. Chen Jiahao thinks my age makes me disposable. He's wrong. I built this life, and I'll burn his ego down.
Siren?
He called me a siren. It's a bold choice of words for a stranger. I couldn't help but challenge him. Was it my eyes? My nose? Or just a line he uses on every woman he snaps a photo of? There's a spark in his eyes that feels both reckless and sincere. For the first time in a long time, I felt seen. Despite my judgment, I took him where my journey began. 8 years ago, this urban village was my world of struggle.
8 years ago, when we first arrived, we lived in that urban village over there. We couldn't afford rent back then, so we avoided the landlord.
Sharing these scars felt natural. He listens with a depth that makes me forget he's a stranger. Watching the sunrise, the sea breeze washed away the weight of my past. It was a rare moment of peace.
It feels like I haven't felt the sea breeze in forever.
The atmosphere was thick with something I wasn't ready to name, but in the light of day, reality always has a way of crashing back in. Morning brought a sharp reminder. Seeing him with last night's photos, I panicked and lunged for the camera.
My photos. I can't delete them.
He looked hurt, but I can't afford to trust a man with a camera again. He tried to play the friend's card, acting like a night together changed everything. I had to shut it down. I told him it was just a dopamine rush, a moment of weakness fueled by his young skin. I needed him to know he was just a one-night stand.
A one-night stand it is.
He accepted it with a smirk that didn't reach his eyes. Fine, let's keep it that way. The past isn't buried. At his studio, my number was leaked. His panic was a giveaway, and he scrambled out like a guilty man.
Ah, Ben, I've got something to do. Take over for a moment.
He ran, leaving me with the fallout. Men like him chase, but never face consequences. Work became a battlefield. My colleague Shen Yu is dating my ex, Chen Jiahao. I had to watch her fall for his lies.
Vivian, how did you know that Jiahao is my boyfriend? He said his company has rules that we can't let others know about our relationship.
I felt a pang of pity for her. She has no idea she's just a pawn in his game of control. I warned her, never pin your hopes on a man. Loving yourself is the only way to survive.
You must remember, never pin your hopes on a man. Loving yourself is what matters most.
She nodded, but I could see the doubt in her eyes. Some lessons can only be learned through heartbreak. Another curveball. The photographer I tried to forget walked through the door. Young knew exactly what he was doing.
We meet again, Vivian.
He's persistent, but this is my territory. He plays by my rules. During the test shoot, he turned off the lights. In the darkness, my heart skipped as he claimed he was one of the good ones.
Lex, I'm just a good guy who takes good photos. I'm one of the good ones.
In the shadows, his voice was a dangerous temptation. I've heard that line before, but something about the way he said it made me want to believe him. The shoot became intimate. He leaned in close, breath on my skin, his eyes locked on mine with an intensity that made it hard to breathe.
Are you nervous? It's okay to breathe.
I asked him why he was doing this for a product shoot, but the answer was already written in the air between us. This wasn't about the products anymore. Aggressive knocking broke the tension. It was Chen Jiahao. My heart hammered from exhaustion. Zhou Yang knew I was hiding.
No, he's a client now. I just don't feel like dealing with him.
I tried to play it cool, but the walls were closing in. Chen Jiahao wouldn't leave, and I was trapped in a dark studio with a man who knew too much. Chen Jiahao was shouting through the door, his voice dripping with suspicion. Inside, the air was electric. Zhou Yang was so close I could feel his heart beating, or was it mine? Just as I thought we might stay hidden, the door handle turned.
That you?
Light flooded in. My ex? Is this where everything crashes down?
Look, right now, we just have a business relationship, so let's stop with these misleading actions. After all, your current girlfriend is my assistant.
The door swung open, and the light hit me like a physical blow. Chen Jiahao stood there, his face twisted with a rage that told me my professional life was about to become a very public disaster. I had to act fast, or everything I'd built would crumble right here in this dark studio. I stepped out, cold and professional, trying to remind him exactly where we stood. He looked like I'd slapped him, mentioning Shen. You always hits his ego where it hurts, but the man is like a leech, he just won't let go.
Didn't you want to take me home? Wait for me outside.
I could feel Zhou Yang's presence behind me, a silent witness to this mess. To get Jiahao away from the studio, I did the unthinkable. I shook off his hand and demanded he take me home. It was a calculated move to clear the stage, even if it meant enduring his presence for another 20 minutes. Zhou Yang felt betrayed. He didn't know I was protecting him from a snake like Jiahao.
That's none of your business.
I wasn't safe. Jiahao followed me into the hotel lobby, fueled by toxic jealousy and entitlement.
Not going home? Straight to a hotel instead?
8 years wasted. Now he wants to start over? Delusional. I'm ending this farce once and for all.
You're the one who betrayed me first, and now you want to betray your own betrayal? Chen Jiahao, can you just man up for once? For all future project matters, I'm handing full control to Shenyu. Get lost.
I watched him walk away, his parting threat ringing hollow. I was done being his safety net. He was there, leaning against his car. He claimed we were just friends, but he was fishing for a sign that I cared.
Actually, I just want to be your friend. Am I disturbing you? Since you clearly care, don't drive people away.
I tried to push him away, to prove I was the player he thought I was. But when I leaned in close, the air between us vanished. He didn't flinch, he just looked at me like I was the only thing that mattered in this godforsaken city. Then, he finally told me his name.
Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Zhou Yang. Would you tell me your name?
He called me Little Lady. I had to remind him I'm in charge, even if my heart is softening.
Trust me. You are the best. You're the most beautiful little lady I've ever seen.
Peace shattered. My boss only cares about the bottom line, which means playing nice with Jiahao again.
Hello, Michael.
The dinner was a nightmare. They forced me into a corner, using collaboration as an excuse. Every drink felt like glass.
Vivian, charm works wonders for a woman. I believe with you and Shenyu. In both work and life, we'll make great partners. Come on, let's have a few drinks first.
I saw the way Zhou Yang looked at me after that dinner, suspicion and hurt written all over his face. So I did what I do best. I built a wall. I told him we were just a casual hookup, a fling that ends when the sun comes up. I watched the light go out of his eyes, and for a second, I almost took it back.
It's just a fling. Over by dawn. We're just having fun, so lighten up. There's a client meeting tomorrow. If your work isn't finished, I'll dock your pay.
The ride home was suffocating. His car battery was dead, just like the warmth between us. I compared him to a cheap roadside battery, something that was never meant to last. I needed to cut the cord before I got too attached to his kindness.
I'll call a cab. Today should be your last day at work, right? There's no need for us to see each other again.
He's acting like a child over a sticker. He asked if I'm hiding us, but I asked what we even have to hide.
You. Fine. It's nothing.
My phone died. I asked for his power bank, but he said no. Then he offered a ride. Is this smart or dangerous? Is a storm about to break?
I borrow your power bank.
The fare is $20.
I got in. He drove with casual arrogance, acting like a savior until he stopped for a profit. His eyes glinted with calculation. $20? He was serious. He wanted my WeChat back, a digital tether. I wasn't sure I wanted to reconnect. The ride ended, but his gaze lingered. Romance is a luxury I can't afford, so I stick to my one golden rule.
That's why I say, a quick fling should end at dawn.
If you leave before the sun comes up, you don't have to see the mess the morning light reveals. It's cleaner that way. No strings, no expectations, just two people passing in the dark. After that night at the bar, the tension between us only grew like a rising tide. I tried to bury myself in work, hoping the professional walls of the office would keep the chaos at bay. But as I walked into the lobby the next morning, I realized that some storms follow you right through the front door, no matter how hard you try to lock them out. The morning light came anyway, and with it, the cold reality of the office. Zhou Yang didn't just stay in the night. He showed up at my workplace, cornering me before a high-stakes meeting. He wasn't playing the charming driver anymore. He wanted to know exactly where he stood in my messy life, and he wasn't taking I don't know for an answer.
Or someone who could actually be your boyfriend?
His intense gaze stripped my armor. He asked for commitment, while I had a project to save. I tried to dodge the question, but the air in that conference room was suddenly too thin to breathe. He moved closer, his presence overwhelming the scent of stale coffee and corporate stress. He claimed he wanted to know the distance between us, but his actions were speaking a much louder, more dangerous language.
Then why are you holding me so tight?
I could feel his heart beating against mine, a steady rhythm that threatened to break my resolve. I wanted to push him away, but my hands wouldn't move. Before I could find my voice, the door handle turned, and the world came rushing back in. The moment shattered. Jiahao turned the meeting into a battlefield, using Zhou Yang's photos to humiliate me.
They're mediocre.
He was sneering at the work, but he was really aiming at me, trying to prove that everything I touched was as temporary and flawed as he believed I was. He wanted me to crawl back, to beg for his approval in front of my boss. But he underestimated how much I had already lost. Jiahao's petty revenge didn't stop at insults. He went straight for my career. He used his power as a client to strip me of the project I'd poured 3 months of my soul into, handing it to my assistant Shenyu right in front of me. Michael, my boss, didn't even blink as he sold me out for a win-win situation. The betrayal was absolute.
Please continue without me.
I walked out with my head high, but inside, I was burning with a cold, sharp rage. I was done playing by their rules, done being the sacrificial lamb for their corporate gains. If they wanted to fight, I was going to give them one they'd never forget. The rooftop air was cold, but it couldn't cool the rage boiling in my chest. Zhou Yang followed me out, his usual teasing gone, replaced by a fierce, dark protectiveness. He saw the injustice I was trying to swallow, and for the first time, I let someone else see the cracks in my armor. He wasn't just offering a ride this time.
Let's go.
He was offering a way to strike back, to hurt the man who thought he could destroy me without consequence. And God, I was ready to hit back hard. We were going to become accomplices in a way that would leave Jia Hao wishing he'd never met me. We counterattacked. In the parking lot, shattering glass was sweet music. Jia Hao's scream of fury was the perfect encore.
Damn it, my car. Vivian.
His rage was worth the risk. I was finally winning. Revenge led to a high-speed chase. Jia Hao screamed threats, but Zhou Yang grabbed my hand, turning fear into a thrill.
Run!
We ran through the dark, our laughter echoing against the cold concrete walls. I was a professional director, a woman of standing, and I was running from my ex-boyfriend like a rebellious teenager. It was terrifying, and it was the most alive I'd felt in years. The running stopped. Jia Hao tried to bribe me, even suggesting he ruined Shen Yu for my sake. His delusion is beyond help.
She's no mistress. You're just a scumbag.
I left him there, but a new storm is brewing, and I'm not sure I can escape it.
I make $1 million a year. I'm a level 6 at a major tech firm. You're already 30, and you'll never find a better man than me.
The storm I felt brewing didn't just break, it exploded in the form of Chen Jiahao's desperate ego. He stood there, dripping with toxic entitlement, thinking his $1 million salary and level 6 corporate title made him a god, especially compared to a 30-year-old woman he deemed past her prime. He really thought he was the best I could ever do. But Zhou Yang wasn't about to let this fossil have the last word. He stepped in with a grin that cut deeper than any insult I could have thrown, reminding Jia Hao that while a rare gem is hard to find, arrogant tech bros are a dime a dozen in this city.
Let's see which is faster, your call or my fist.
Jia Hao's face turned a shade of purple I hadn't seen since our last audit. He reached for his phone, threatening to call the authorities, but Zhou Yang was already halfway to showing him what a real threat looked like. He lunged forward, his patience snapping like a dry twig. I grabbed Zhou Yang's arm, pulling him back before the lobby became a crime scene. Zhou Hao, in his infinite delusion, actually smirked, thinking I was still his loyal protector. He didn't realize I wasn't saving him, I was saving Zhou Yang from getting his hands dirty on a piece of trash. Time to end this charade. I have enough leverage to bury his career. I told him the truth. He's simply outclassed.
Oh, and you asked me why I'm choosing him over you. It's because he is taller, more handsome, and younger. After all, who doesn't love someone young and attractive?
Watching him stand there, speechless and defeated, was better than any promotion I'd ever received. I walked away with Zhou Yang, leaving Jia Hao to rot in the shadow of the man he tried to call a loser. The air outside finally felt clean. The adrenaline of the confrontation faded, leaving a strange quiet tension between me and the boy who had just fought my battles. We left the shouting behind, but the questions were just beginning to surface in the silence of the car. I tried to act professional, but Zhou Yang looked right through my mask. He knew why I stepped in.
You protected me. You like me, don't you?
I denied it, of course. Admitting I liked him felt like giving up the last bit of control I had left in this chaotic city. But the way he smiled told me he didn't believe a single word of my denial. I took him to the billboard of my past. It was coming down a fitting end. I told him about the pull tab, a symbol of my prison.
Every time I see a pull ring now, I think of him.
I could see the unease in his eyes, the fear that he was just a rebound in a game he didn't understand. I wanted to tell him it was different this time, but the words felt heavy in my throat. Zhou Yang wanted to be my new reality. He promised to replace every bitter memory with something new.
From this day on, any memory of the pull tab belongs to me.
His words were a challenge, an invitation to stop living in the wreckage of what used to be. I wanted to believe him, but my heart was still braced for the next blow. He pushed me to be honest, to stop the intellectual games and just listen to what my body was already telling me. He wasn't asking for a lifetime commitment yet, just the truth of the moment. He wanted to know if I was ready to let him in.
Ask your own heart and body. Do they want to be with me?
The wall I'd built for 8 years finally crumbled under the weight of his gaze. I realized that the only person I was lying to was myself. My heart was screaming his name, and for the first time, I was ready to listen. Morning felt lighter. Zhou Yang was eager to make us official, proud of what we'd found in each other.
Of course, because this is the first time I'm making it official. I have to show off a little.
I laughed, watching him obsess over captions and filters. For a moment, I forgot that my social media wasn't just friends, it was a minefield of colleagues, rivals, and one very bitter ex-boyfriend. Jia Hao was stewing. The soda tab post was the final insult. He crushed it, vengeful and out of control.
Used a damn soda tab? Lin Wenjun, you're truly disgusting.
He muttered threats about waiting for me to crawl back, but I knew him, he wouldn't just wait. He was going to use every claw he had left in the company to drag me back into the mud. The fallout hit the office before I even reached my desk. The whispers were like static in the air, turning my private life into a public scandal. Suddenly, I wasn't a professional director anymore. I was the wild woman who attacked clients for her boy toy. The rumors were spreading like wildfire.
Man, what a drama. You can't judge a book by its cover. She looks so professional, but she's wild in private.
The judgment in their eyes was suffocating. I realized then that Jia Hao's anonymous email had done its job. It hadn't just smeared my name, it had turned my workplace into a courtroom where I was already found guilty. Michael didn't waste any time. In the conference room, the professional respect I'd earned over years vanished in seconds. He gave me an ultimatum that felt like a slap in the face. Apologize to my abuser to save the company's image, or walk away from everything I'd built.
Listen, this isn't a courtroom. I'm running a business. He's a client. There are two options. First, apologize to Chen Jiahao and have Chen Jiahao settle this scandal. Second, you resign. Think about it.
It was a betrayal. My boss valued a client's ego over my dignity. My choice was made. The office felt like a ghost town as I packed my things. I knew Jia Hao was behind the scenes, pulling Michael's strings and waiting for the phone to ring. He really thought he could force me to bow down. I wouldn't crawl back. I called Jia Hao to tell him off. He's just a small man who needs a title to feel powerful.
Fine. Now get out of this company.
He screamed at me to get out, thinking that firing me would erase the shame of his own betrayal. He thought he could maintain his perfect image by removing the only person who knew the lowly traitor he truly was. Being unemployed hit me hard. 8 years, gone. I felt defeated until I heard the one voice that still made sense.
Zhou Yang. I lost my job.
I expected him to be worried, or perhaps even a little scared of the burden I'd become. Instead, he just looked at me with a certainty that I couldn't find in myself, telling me that I deserved so much better than that toxic cage. Zhou Yang saw me as free. He promised to be my anchor. I don't need a title to feel at home.
I don't want to stay at a hotel. Take me home, okay?
The battle isn't over, but I'm not running alone. Let the next storm come. I'm ready to face it on my terms.
These are all photos and samples from my clients.
Jia Hao can rot in his $1 million ego for all I care. I'm done looking back at that corporate wreckage. While he's stewing in his office, I found myself in a place that felt raw and real. Shoyoung's studio. It was cluttered with equipment and client work. A far cry from the polished lies I was used to. He sounded almost apologetic about the commercial templates, like he was worried I'd see him as just another photographer for hire. But I saw the spark in the frames he didn't mention. A unique style hidden beneath the bills he had to pay.
Because your vibe is unlike anyone else's.
His space was a mess of templates, but the way he looked at me through the lens changed everything in that cramped room. He wasn't just taking a picture. He was looking for something I hadn't even shown myself yet, capturing a version of me that felt dangerously beautiful. I felt a heat rise to my cheeks that no studio light could cause. For the first time in years, I wasn't a director, a victim, or an ex. I was just a woman being truly seen. Tension pulled us closer until a key in the lock shattered the moment. We weren't alone.
Young? Young, are you home?
I hid while Ben sniffed the air. Zhou Yang realized he couldn't hide me and finally admitted the truth.
That's right. I brought a girl home, just leave me alone.
In a quiet corner, Zhou Yang looked at the makeshift ring. His promise made my heart skip.
Someday I'll definitely put a real ring on your finger.
A soda tab ring might seem cheap to a man like Jia Hao, but from Zhou Yang, it felt like a sacred vow. He started telling me this story about Brahms and Clara, comparing a lifetime of devotion to the way he felt about me, even if we'd only just begun.
Because you're worth it.
He never had a place to call home. His childhood was just a series of temporary stops.
A different home every month. I got used to it later. One backpack fits everything I own. It's like a mobile home.
We were both drifting. Neither of us had a real home, so we decided to stop drifting together.
Help me look for a place these next few days. I have time anyway.
Reality hit our bank balance. While I looked at floor plans, Zhou Yang was desperately seeking a lifeline.
Got any money? Lend me some.
Ben just laughed it off, leaving Zhou Yang to face the crushing weight of his empty pockets alone. He was trying to be the man I needed, but the cost was higher than he could afford. He scrambled for cash while I picked curtains. His last hope for a miracle met cold rejection.
Bro, I'm just like you. I'm broke too.
He was drowning in debt while I was caught up in our new beginning. I didn't see him sinking.
Boyfriend, do me a favor. Help me move the day after tomorrow.
Moving day meant finally belonging somewhere. In our new home, the weight of 8 years lifted.
It's strange. I suddenly have such a very secure feeling.
Home isn't about property. It's the person who makes you stop running. I finally feel anchored.
That home is the certainty of being loved.
He promised me a future, vowing to work until he could give me the life I deserved.
I will work hard to make more money and save up for our marriage.
I gave him a mango-flavored kiss as a reward, trying to tell him that he was already enough. But I could tell his mind was already calculating the hours he'd need to work to make that promise real. While I enjoyed our bliss, Zhou Yang fought for his dignity against being called a kept man.
I'm Wenjin's boyfriend. I'm not some boy toy she's keeping. Besides, all I can afford is sharing a place with you. I'm not worthy of living with her yet.
Ben saw love as disposable, but for Zhou Yang, it's worth everything. For us, love is for the long haul.
It's like a shared bike on the street. Just scan and go when you need it.
I heard their argument later, and it made my heart ache. Zhou Yang is fighting a war on two fronts, one for his career and one for his pride, all while trying to keep the debt collectors from knocking on our new door. He's working to the breaking point. Is he building a future, or running from a past that's catching up?
Because this is our home. I want to be with you and fill this place up bit by bit.
I watched Zhou Yang pushing himself to the breaking point, his eyes bloodshot from working until dawn just to prove he was worthy of me. I feared his past debts would catch up before we could even unpack, but instead of collectors, he brought home boxes of new things, desperate to make this rental feel like a real home. He's a minimalist who used to live out of a backpack, but for me, he's trying to build a fortress out of furniture. I can see the exhaustion in his smile, yet he insists on filling every corner with a future he can barely afford.
Yes, you can. In art, effort determines how far you go, but talent determines how high you stand. If you're considering it now, then just think about it. Think about what you want to express, or capture the moments that spark your inspiration whenever they happen. As long as you have enough work, hosting an exhibition is just a matter of time.
His talent is wasted on templates. I told him fame is the only way to stop drowning. I want him to believe in his vision, stop running from debt, and chase his dreams. I'm the only solid thing in his world. Before we met, he was just drifting.
But it's different now. I have an anchor now.
I'm finally anchored too. Shenyu sounded breathless on the phone. She'd finally seen Chen Jiahao for the snake he is. She didn't just walk away. She decided to burn his reputation to the ground.
Vivian, you should have told me sooner. You have no idea how awful that scumbag is. Not only did he refuse to apologize, but he actually mocked me. In a fit of rage, I went and exposed everything.
She cornered him, demanding the truth. He tried to blame me, calling Shenyu a homewrecker to save himself.
Fine. I've been with Lin Wenjun for 8 years. You're the homewrecker.
He thought he could play us against each other, but Shenyu isn't the quiet girl he used to manipulate. She realized his head was the one full of mush, not hers. She showed me the presentation she'd built, every lie, every stolen project, every fake email he used to frame me. She didn't just clear my name, she handed me the weapon to end his career.
I organized everything and sent it to both our company and his. Vivian, your name has been cleared now.
8 years of my life were nearly ruined by that man, but seeing those files, I knew the tide had finally turned. I wasn't the victim anymore. My old boss wants me back to fix the mess. But I'm done cleaning up after cowards.
I'm sorry, but I refuse to clean up your mess.
I teased him about his name. His smile makes everything okay, even with empty pockets.
Zhou Tian. Because you have such a sweet smile.
The air in the apartment was thick with something more than just teasing. For a moment, we weren't a designer and a photographer. We were just two people finding home in each other's arms. Romance vanished when my mother pounded on the door. How did she find me?
It's my mom. How does she know I live here?
I hid Zhou Yang like a teenager. If she finds him, I'm finished.
Wait here and don't make a sound. We're finished if we're found.
My mother marched in like she owned the place. And right behind her was the source of all my problems, Chen Jiahao. He'd fed her a pack of lies about me keeping a boy toy in a dumpy rental.
Please don't be upset, Auntie. Wenjun was just deceived by someone.
Chen Jiahao stood there acting like a concerned friend, pretending he was just trying to protect me from being deceived. The hypocrisy was enough to make me sick. My mother didn't even give me a chance to explain. She was too busy mourning the perfect life I'd supposedly thrown away with Chen. She called my choices shameful, her voice rising with every word.
Please don't be upset, Auntie. Wenjun was just deceived by someone.
Jiahao played the martyr, insulting us in my home. I slapped the smug look right off his face.
He has nothing. What can he give you? He's just after your money. Besides, you're older than him.
The sound of the slap echoed in the room, finally silencing his venomous tongue. My mother stood there in shock, but I was just getting started. I told my mother the truth. Her golden boy cheated, stole my work, and blacklisted me.
You love me? Then you shamelessly mock my age? You love me by stealing the project I worked on for 3 months. You love me by dragging my name through the mud, or by threatening to blackball me from Gangcheng. And now, you trick my mum into forcing my hand.
I exposed his tricks. My mother finally saw him as a fraud. My mother drove him out. He wasted 8 years of my life and dared to insult me.
You stole my daughter's project, threw dirt on her name, and then complained she's too old. She spent 8 years with you. 8 years.
She gave him a taste of her own anger, showing him that nobody messes with her daughter and gets away with it. Jiahao threw one last insult. My mother threatened to humiliate his parents too.
Harass my daughter again. And I'll drag your parents here to be humiliated too.
Trash is out, but a new storm with my mother begins.
Save it. I see you think you're all grown up now, after everything that happened, without saying a word to the family. And that boy toy of yours, call him out here right now. Don't think I don't know he's here.
I thought getting rid of Chen Jiahao was the end of the storm, but my mother's entrance was just the lightning before the thunder. She stood there, her eyes scanning the room for the boy toy Chen had warned her about, ready to tear my new life apart before it even started.
You're Zhou Yang, right? How old are you? What do you do for work? Where are you from? What's your family situation?
She treated Joe Young like a criminal on the stand, peeling back every layer of his life just to find a reason to reject him. Every question was a trap, every answer a potential disappointment. She tallied his worth in cars and houses. To her, he was just a charity case.
A husband's job is to provide. Lin Wenjun, with his situation, can he afford a house? Can he afford a car? Can he afford to raise a child? What do you see in him? A charity case?
He defended his right to be with me, but my mother wanted a receipt, not a promise.
Auntie, you're right. Given my current situation, I really am not good enough for Wenjun. But I promised her. In 2 years, within 2 years' time, I will definitely catch up to her.
For years, I lived by her script, playing the perfect daughter while she pulled the strings. But this time, I was tearing up the pages. I wasn't going back to that suffocating safety she called a better life.
Mom, this is my life. Can you stop controlling me?
The bridge wasn't just burning, she was blowing it up. She gave me an ultimatum that tasted like ash, demanding I choose between my blood and my heart. When I didn't flinch, she disowned me right there in my own living room, leaving Jo Young with one last stinging insult.
Fine. Then don't call me your mother. As for you, if you have what it takes, don't spend a single cent of hers. And try to act like a decent man first.
After the storm, he held me tight, thanking me for a sacrifice I shouldn't have made.
It's okay. The way you stood up for me just now made me happier than anything.
He's losing himself in the grind. Frustrated, he took it out on his keyboard.
Then find someone else. Look at that trashy photo. Editing the hair, the face shape, and even adding fake abs. Who do you think you are?
The contest was his big break.
The first prize is $100,000.
I was offered editor-in-chief, my dream job, but it might pull us apart.
You are my hand-picked editor-in-chief. You're going to headquarters. Moreover, I will provide you with top-tier team resources. A bigger stage. Give it your all.
I tried to carve a space for his talent. I wanted us to be a team.
Is there a chance I could bring a photographer? I promise. He is a true professional.
The world faded. No mothers, no debt. We just belonged to each other.
I'm the Jo Yang who only loves Lin Wenjun, and only belongs to Lin Wenjun.
I told him about Haicheng, but his pride hit a wall. He wants to succeed on his own.
Wenjun. I'll be honest with you. Actually, if I win first place in the contest, I'll start to make a name for myself in this industry. What I really want is to open a studio of my own. Oh, it's not that I don't want to go to Haicheng with you. It's just that if I do, your mother definitely won't respect me.
I made a choice. I'd stay. My career can wait, but our love can't.
Actually, Queen has a branch in Gangcheng too. I could just ask Cindy to let me stay at the branch for now.
Safe for now, but is our trust strong enough for the next storm?
No. It's love. I love him. And I trust him.
The knock on the door hasn't come yet, but the test of trust is already here. Cindy looked at me like I was throwing my career away for a dream that wasn't mine. She couldn't understand that when my ex broke me, Jo Young was the only one who saw the pieces worth saving. I'm not just staying for him, I'm staying for the version of myself he helped me find. I told her straight, it's not gratitude, it's love. And I trust him with everything I have left. Trust is a massive gamble, especially in a city that eats hope for breakfast. But for the first time in years, I was willing to bet it all on someone else's heart. He won! An angel investor wants to fund him. He's finally proving that choosing him wasn't a mistake.
And there's more good news. Wenjun, an angel investor wants to fund me. I did it! I'll prove to everyone that your choice in Lin Wenjun was right.
I held him tight, wanting to believe that the storm had finally passed. He was so proud, so sure that he could finally stand tall beside me. But in this city, when things look too good to be true, they usually are. The bubble burst. Ben's panic made my blood run cold. Something happened to Jo Young.
Wenjun? Jo Yang? Something happened to Jo Yang.
I didn't wait for details. I just ran. The echo of his good news now sounding like a cruel joke. We're buried. The angel investor was a scam, and our dream is now a massive debt.
Wenjun, we were scammed big time. That investor is a fake. It was all a trap from the start. Young, he currently owes over $2 million.
$2 million? The number kept spinning in my head. How could a man so full of love be so easily blinded by hope? I looked at the empty room, realizing that Jo Young's pride had just cost us everything. It started with $100,000, a creative support gift that looked like a blessing. Ben had egged him on, telling him it was his time to shine, and Jo Young, desperate to be the man I deserved, took the bait. He wanted to believe he was finally famous enough for someone to just give him money.
Okay. I'll give it a try then.
He thought he was signing up for a future. Instead, he was signing away his life. One signature was all it took for Mr. Lee to turn my photographer into a professional debtor. The scam was surgical. Loans were taken out in Joe Young's name, and the investor vanished, leaving us with the debt.
I only found out later that Mr. Lee, using Ah Young's company name, took out loans worth over $2 million online. As soon as the money arrived, he transferred it away. And then he vanished.
I felt a cold rage rising. This wasn't just a scam, it was a targeted strike on a man who only wanted to prove his worth. Joe Young tried to fight back, calling everyone for a lead, but the world was closing in on him.
Hello? Hello, senior brother? Do you still remember that Mr. Lee you introduced me to? Do you know where he is?
Every "I don't know" from the phone was another nail in the coffin. He was realizing that the world he thought he was conquering was actually closing in on him. The vultures arrived. Everyone wanted their money, and they were ready to tear Joe Young apart. He stood there, broken.
Please calm down. I'll cancel the lease and sell the equipment. I will definitely pay you back.
But they didn't want explanations, they wanted cash. I watched him being pushed into a corner, his dignity stripped away by people who didn't care about his talent, only his debt. He kept it from me out of pride. He wanted to be the provider my mother demanded.
Young just wanted to prove himself too much. He wanted your mom to respect him.
He was so suffocated by her disapproval that he threw himself into a fire just to show her he could burn bright. He didn't realize that in trying to earn her respect, he was risking the only thing that mattered us. Ben showed me the ring. Joe Young wanted to propose and prove he was worthy. He just wanted to stop apologizing for loving me.
He said he wanted to propose to you in front of everyone. To prove to everyone that he is worthy of you.
Looking at that ring, I felt a crushing weight. He thought he needed $1 million to be worthy of my hand, but all I ever wanted was for him to hold it. Now, that future is gone, and so is he. Ben doesn't know where he went, and the thought of Joe Young out there in total despair is more terrifying than any debt. I'm running through the streets, calling his name, but the city only answers with cold silence.
I'm going to find him.
Is that you, Joe Young?